Okay, and we're back. So they're still setting up a bit. I'm just gonna let the cat out of the bag and let everyone know that Sullivan is indeed playing Dredge. But Sean's deck, I'm going to keep a secret because it's a pretty good surprise.
Yeah, Sean's playing 75 Dredge 8 cards. That's what he's telling us in the chat. So,
So oh, he's playing
it's four
Vesuva.
You can play 4 Leyline of the Voids. You can play 4. I'm just trying to. Yeah, if you include like Wasteland and Strip Mine, then you can actually cast and Ghost Quarters. Then you can actually cast like your other hate pieces. It works.
Count that.
Otherwise, you run out of 0 mana ones. There's like 12 0 mana ones that are actually.
Is it 12?
I mean, 12 copies you can play.
Okay.
Tormod's Crypt, Leyline, and Raft Trap.
Oh, that's a good point.
And then you would be like, those really, really bad ones. Like what, Felden's Cane? Is Felden's Cane in your opponent?
Maybe? I think Felden. But yeah, you're gonna make me look up Felden. I feel ashamed. I don't exactly remember Felden's Cane. The once restricted Felden's Cane. Oh no, it's not targeted.
Yeah, it's only yours. Yeah,
it's Thran Foundry. It's Thran Foundry. Yeah.
So we're missing the awesomeness of Sean.
Sean
obviously just revealed his entire deck. He just played Inkmoth Nexus and interpolated Ancient. Yeah. Turn 1 he has a Force of Will.
And Sean has
mana sources that like this is not gonna work.
No.
It's Time Walk at least, I guess.
That's something. That's an extra.
One infect damage.
Oh.
Whoa, he can get 1 infect damage still in. That's it. He can get Time Walk.
Well, he can get 2. The Blighted Age is unblockable. That's kind of what he wants, but he has 0 pump spells.
Yeah, he needs a Time Walk. Yeah. He can't pass the turn.
Oh no, he's definitely gonna Time Walk. Get a poison in.
Yeah, he gets a poison in. Berserk is terrible right now. He has no other pump spells, and he doesn't have a green mana.
Maybe he'll draw all of that in one draw phase. He can't even invigorate right now because he doesn't have a forest.
Yeah, he'll draw Ancestral into Forest, double Invigorate, and just completely destroy Sullivan.
Would that be the win? Yes, it would be.
That would be like the kill double. Yeah. It doesn't even need the Berserk at that point.
So they're using a storm counter to do poison? That doesn't go away. Okay. He just time walked. Wait, he just time walked?
Yeah, he just time walked.
Why? Hold on. What's going on?
Stopping him.
He is stopping him. Okay. Slight miscommunication there. Is he not paying attention to this? He's not. Okay, I'm at the PM him, I guess. Okay, good start.
you saw his entire second turn now.
Yeah. He wasn't even paying attention. Okay. That's fine. It's not like it's any interaction at this point. Yeah, so
he reels his entire second turn, which is nothing. He does nothing in a second turn.
Yeah.
So, alright. Maybe Sean has a chance.
Maybe Sean has a chance. He needs to draw.
Gives him a free Time Walk now.
Oh my god. I guess when you become so mechanical with this deck, you just don't even pay attention to what your opponent does at all.
I mean, my deck lists aren't really built that way. I can't really ignore my opponent though.
There's an Invigorate, so we're getting somewhere. Now, do these Inkmoths have the little pumpy thing? No, they don't. They're just there.
No, yeah, they're just 1/1 infects. Or, I mean, I shouldn't say just 1/1 infects. It's pretty good.
Yeah, because 1/1s are essentially 2/2s. I don't know. I don't want to do infect math. He needs to draw Forest and he wins, basically.
They're like 2/1s, I guess, more than 2/2s.
He draws Forest. Lotus would work too. And
Yeah, he still has seven.
another neck. Okay.
He has
Um, he still has a lot of turns though.
one, two, three, seven infect. He has kill, right?
He can't pump. He only has colorless mana and blue.
Three. Oh, he can't cast the invigorate. He still has no
Yeah,
forest.
he still has no forest. It would be a kill of forest. He could just invigorate.
Yeah, you can invigorate
Berserk.
berserk. Yeah, yeah. He's not drawing that. He needs to draw that forest.
He needs to not draw any more Inkmoth Nexuses. What is this? Is this the new Ancient Tomb? He just draws 60 bleak.
He just has a force of will. I might have left up the sapphire there, knowing I couldn't kill him, because then you at least have Pierce.
Well, it's Pierce or Force. It's either
Well,
or.
his therapy is gonna name his therapy. So if he only hits one therapy, you can fizzle him.
That's true.
It's not high odds at all because he's gonna have two Bazaars. I mean, it's almost 100% chance he's dead.
Yeah. He needs to have Narcomoebas, and they need to like actually stay in play. He can't sacrifice them because if he's on the ground, it doesn't work, and if he's
I mean, he should
and
have
that's unblockable.
I mean, I don't see how Sullivan doesn't kill him this turn. He would have to get insanely unlucky.
Yeah, he just got 3 bridges. Oh, there's Kolagon. Okay, yeah.
He can exile him. There's nothing in exile, so
Yeah.
and he has another Bazaar because he has field in play.
Oh yeah, good point. That's just his whole deck. Yeah, he needs to draw Forest there and not a Nexus, and he would have gotten the kill.
Yeah. Force.
I mean that's something, right? He almost killed him on turn 3.
Yeah. Well, really, it's turn 2. It was his turn 2.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So, who won the die roll? Oh no, Sean won the die roll. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was second. That was turn 3.
Yeah.
Plus the time walk, so he had 4 turns.
Yeah. He just was activating Blink Moth Nexuses. Yeah, so it's just gonna chain therapies. It's gonna get all the counter spells out of his hand. Either way. You can return any blood gas, but that's 4 bridges.
Yeah,
so
I mean, it doesn't matter. There's no way of interacting here. He's gonna name Force of Will.
Yeah. Very, very goldfishy turn. Very goldfishy game from both ends, actually. Here come the zombie tokens. That's 4 zombies.
I guess maybe he doesn't have lethal. This is why I really, really hate relying on Bridge from Below. And this is just so he's gonna dread return. He gets 4 zombies. He has 6 zombies total and a Culligan, which is 12, 18. It jumps into 2. It's not lethal.
So does he have to pass?
Yeah, but he's gonna therapy his hand away.
He might need to keep. No, it doesn't matter. It's just one.
I mean, he's gonna have to pass, but he can therapy the hand away, and you can also Ashen Rider instead of.
I was thinking about Ashen Rider.
I don't know if that slows it. It might slow his clock down even more. Yeah, I'm not used to the math on these traditional lists anymore. I'm so the last time I played one of these was I think Champs in like 2013 or something.
He's going to Ashen Rider.
Words of damage though. It's 9 damage. Haste next turn automatically.
Yeah, so he kills
Ashen Rider, and then he can therapy again. He can sack the Ashen Rider, and he gets a ton of he'll have lethal next turn. Exile another.
Actually, wait, no. The Ashen Rider gives him a bunch. He has a second Dread return.
Yeah, he exile the blue source, I guess. And Sean still has a chance, I guess. Maybe. Very, very slim. He should. I mean, if he exiled the blue source, I think Sean has 0 chance.
It's there. Oh, he got the counter spell. Really?
Yeah, I would have taken the invigorate.
He still has an out of.
Yeah, he still has force as an out.
Sack zombies.
He's returning again, getting Ashen Rider again.
Oh, okay. There we go. And he can sack to therapy. Okay, yeah. Now he's dead. He's just recycling the same Ashen Rider. It's Leaves play, right?
Every single Inkmoth, yeah. Leaves play and enters. So we got 4 exiles. Yep. Exiled every single infect creature.
That's pretty good, I hear. Alright, so we're gonna look at Sean's deck first. It's Infect. It's vintage Infect. He has such vintage playable cards as Noble Hierarch, Glistener Elf, Blighted Agent. He still kept the Singleton become immense, which is interesting. So his sideboard, he has just Containment Priest, one Cage, and one Tormod's Crypt. Oh no, it's Ravenous Trap. Oh, that's 8. Okay, that's 8 hate cards. So I think hate backed with a combo clock. His matchup might not be as bad as it seems. Like that game, he was off of a kill by a colored land, of which he
Yeah,
has
yeah.
plenty of. Like,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he was off Bad Forest. The good thing is that Sullivan does not play. Well, when we get Sullivan, so Sullivan does not play Dark Blast. So every single one of Sean's creatures is 1 toughness. So usually, I mean, so I've actually played against Infect and Vintage as a dredge deck and Dark Blast, and they just can't beat that card.
yeah,
Sullivan doesn't play it. So Stinkweed Imp is still very powerful, because I don't think he has any way of getting through other than a Blighted Agent. Stinkweed completely shuts down the Glistener Elf. Stinkweed shuts down the Ink Moth. So just simply casting being able to cast a Stinkweed Imp is a huge hurdle for Sean to get around.
it takes away the poke damage, so he forces him to go for a Berserk kill, which he only has 2.
Right. Yeah, yeah. None of his other ones get trample. Right, yeah. So
No, that's the only one that gives trample.
yeah, so he has to either swing with 2 of them or he has to get a Berserk.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's or Blighted Agent. It makes it a little more difficult to kill. So I mean, there could definitely be interaction on both sides.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously Sean's bringing in Dredge Hate.
Yeah.
But, Sullivan can also just drop a Stinkweed Imp and shut down a lot of what Sean's trying to do.
Yeah.
Offense.
Sullivan's deck is his deck from Trimester 1, so he doesn't want the mountain anymore. He's back to...
He's changed a singular card.
Once again. The only difference between these 3 deck lists have been 1 mountain for a mana confluence.
Really, we haven't seen we haven't seen Sullivan mold into Oblivion yet, have we?
I think I feel like we have.
First set?
It might have happened the first set, but like a game 1.
Okay.
Not like a game 2. All right, so
Sullivan opens in the hand. He's probably gonna powder. Sean opens with a Lotus into Containment Priest and double Rav Trap. I mean, I guess you have to keep that.
It's no. Ugh.
It's not.
Doesn't have anything, right?
Because if he kills your Containment Priest, you have nothing. But I'm mulliganing. It gets really iffy.
Yeah. So he powders that hand.
I mean, Sean's hand now. You definitely have to keep. You draw 1 land. That should be a good game.
Yeah.
He has a Rav Trap to try and buy some time. He gets a Scry off the top. I mean, yeah, you're just looking. You get 1 land. That's all you need.
So here he has. So Sullivan. So this is his.
Sullivan has a Bazaar, so I mean, you keep a Bazaar hand at all times.
Yeah. So he throws away 2 trolls and a Bloody Gas. Those are the noteworthy cards. And Sullivan did the I don't know what Dredge Hate you're playing. I'm bringing in my whole sideboard.
So he has the 1 Barbering. He only has 1 Barbering in his hand though, and it's 2 Containment Priests and Sean's.
Yeah.
Sean gets a chance to play one of those priests. The second one's gonna be really hard to kill.
If he needs to draw land, basically.
Right. Yeah, he doesn't have the red source right now.
Yeah. This might be rough.
And Sullivan doesn't really have a way to deal with Rav Trap. So he's just gonna he doesn't even know what's gonna come, so
yeah. So it's gonna be you got the lands.
Got the land, okay. Yeah. As long as Sean plays this well.
Yeah.
I think this is in the bag.
He wants to do it with the
it's almost impossible to even activate that Barber in the first place because of
Rav Trap, yeah.
So Sullivan's probably gonna go for a big dredge, thinking,
go
for a big dredge, thinking that there's a big.
Oh yeah, he is.
It gets very tricky now. I mean, like this is a big thinking time for Sullivan. So pitches those 3. Now you kind of have to consider how hard do I want to dredge. But there's so many bad cards in his hand that you might just want to go hard.
Oh wow.
That's what he's gonna do.
That's a lot of dredgers and a second bridge.
You have no idea what kind of hate he has.
Yeah.
I mean, Containment Priest, you didn't see any white mana. You know
No.
Containment Priest is gonna come.
That's a
You know that the Grab Trap
sideboarded.
is gonna come either.
That's a sideboarded Savannah. That's 3 bridges. That's really bad. I guess do you eat? You wait. You get 2 discards, and then when he goes to his draw step, you get priority.
You get priority with that Narcomoeba on the. There's a Narcomoeba on the stack.
No, that was what he drew.
Oh, okay.
He had that in his hand. So when he goes to his.
Yeah, I don't do anything. I don't Wrap Trap here. You Wrap Trap on in response to a trigger usually.
Okay.
I mean, you could Wrap Trap to exile his dredgers, but then you give him a. I mean,
That's a pretty big graveyard to eat.
I feel like you can get a pretty big. You just want to try to get a bigger blowout. Now you Wrap Trap. You don't want to give him that Bloodghast.
Yeah.
Or you can. I guess you could Containment Priest. You could Containment Priest.
Oh, that's true. You just slowly start pinching him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess like having
you probably still want to Wrap Trap though, just to make sure because he has a Dakmor in his yard. He has.
Yeah, in the face of Barbering, I would really want to do that.
I'd probably still Wrap Trap at the end of the turn. I don't really see a reason to wait because you might not get another chance. Yeah, and so Bloodghast is a May trigger, so
yeah, it's trigger on the stack, and then you say yes or no. It's goofy how that is.
He decided to not Wrap Trap. I mean, that's fine. I guess because he has a second Containment Priest, it's okay. He should still be fine. He can just play another Containment Priest, even if this one dies. And if Sullivan tries to activate that Bazaar, then it's gonna turn on Wrap Trap again. So there you go. Wrap Trap is turned on.
So he didn't.
He finds a second Barbering.
Actually, he didn't. He went to his draw step. He didn't dredge on upkeep.
Yeah. He drew a regular card.
Yeah, he's just drawing. Okay, so I guess he's looking for lands to play the Serenity, or just a land for the Barbarian.
He's looking for a red source to play the to activate the Barbering.
So is there any?
He knows that Sean only has a Containment Priest. He didn't know about the Wrap Trap.
No, there's no way to fight this with Ravenous Trap, right? The Barbarian activation.
No, there's no way to fight the activation. He would have had to. Yeah, no, there's nothing you can do.
Okay, I was just making sure.
That's yeah. I mean,
so he's super slow roll.
I don't see how you don't Wrap Trap now.
I think he's really just trying to blow him out with it.
Oh, yeah, he's just trying to exile his whole deck. But if he has another red source, I don't know. This is really risky.
I guess if he has another,
it's so awkward because in fact the damage the Containment Priest is doing is totally different than the damage.
It's becoming slowly irrelevant. It's really weird. So I guess he's gonna dig for another red source here, and he finds it.
Red source, and he's just not using that Wrap Trap. If you use the Wrap Trap the first time, he doesn't even get this activation. He doesn't get a single activation yet.
I mean, what does he even have left? He has Serenity left? So he goes for that. So then the stack.
It would have taken Sullivan so long to get rid of those 2 Containment Priests if he had Wrap Trap the first time. Instead, both the Containment Priests are gone. I mean, now you hold the Wrap Trap. You don't use it. There's no reason to use it. You wait until it actually does something.
Yeah. Yeah, and the first one killed all his bridges, too. So he's going to try to win this with no bridges.
Oh, he has the triggers of the Bloodghast and stack. That's right. All right, never mind. He has the Wrap Trap.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the interaction with you can trigger them and then.
Yeah. So he still dies, and now he's just playing.
Yeah, I mean he's playing with no bridges, but Dredge does not need bridge. That's just a.
Doesn't need bridge.
It's just an excess fat card.
I guess. And then people say you don't need. I don't even like what. What card can't you live without in Dredge? Everyone tells me that card is relevant, but that card's irrelevant, but that card's irrelevant.
Bazaar of Baghdad, Narcomoeba, Serum Powder. The only 3 can't live without.
Not even Dredgers? You can just live without Dredgers?
I mean, there's like 20 different Dredgers. I'm talking about a singular card here.
Okay, it's 20 different Dredgers, so you're counting Shambling Shell.
Sure, why not?
Golgari Brown Scale?
Everything except for the Dredge 1 Skull Scab.
Grave Shell Scarab?
Yeah, I mean, Dredge 1 is useless. Well, Great Brown Scale, sure, that gains you tons of life. You'd have
Tons?
you gain 2 life every time you use it.
Tons of
Every
life.
time you dredge it back, you gain 2 life. Come on. How's
Yes.
Aqua ever gonna beat you?
Tons of life.
You can play the 4-mana Thoughtseize that has dredge on it. Come on.
Oh, hold on. Don't tell me. Nightmare Void. Nightmare Void.
Yeah, Nightmare.
Nightmare Void.
Names of the cards are different what they do. Yeah.
Oh, anything like pre-Alara, I know the damn card name. It's terrible.
I guess technically it's coercion with.
Can it take
Yeah,
lands?
I can't control my own volume. Sam hijacked my volume. So Sam, can you turn my volume up? Okay.
I turn you up. I turn you up a bunch. How's that? You'll just be overpowering then. That's fine.
Yeah, there's only 3 cards Dredge needs. I don't even play. I play 2 Bridge from Belows. I play 1 Bridge from Below sometimes in my deck list, and I usually board it out. It's just a bad card post board. You get in so many situations like this where you just never even get a chance to get a creature in play. But I mean, Sean kind of misplayed his way into possibly losing this game now. But Dredge still has to find something to do.
Yeah, he doesn't really have much. So he did a dredge of a thug.
Oh, there's another bridge. He only has on 3. He has a bridge, he has a Narcomoeba, he has a Cabal Therapy, he has a Bloodghast. He has another Cabal Therapy from his hand. You get therapy 3 times this turn.
Jeez. She has played this, I may have played this, I guess he's gonna...
He should have played the Become, I guess he should have played the Become Immense last turn.
That's what I was
That's
thinking.
gonna cost him. He's definitely gonna lose that card.
Or
I guess maybe not. He can miss that misstep.
Yeah, there's no way he'll be able to name.
Yeah, he would need to blind name Become Immense. He doesn't even know the deck list. I'm pretty sure Solomon doesn't even know that. He doesn't even know that card exists in Magic.
I was about to say the same thing. Like,
there's an actual 0% chance he names Become Immense. All right,
he's gonna name.
Sean should still be able to take it because, yeah. All right, there's only 3 therapies, not 4. Okay. A 4th therapy, and no, he would not get this.
No, So he needs to draw like any pump spell, and he wins, right? Because Immense is 5.
Immense
6.
is 6/6. So he gets 7. He gets him to 9. But
Nexus.
There's an Narcomoeba to block the Nexus.
Right. All right.
So it all depends on whether or not Sullivan. If Sullivan stacks this Narcomoeba, then it's done.
Yeah.
But if he doesn't stack the Narcomoeba, then Sullivan gets 1 more turn to deal with the Bladed Agent. Does he even have a barb? Does he have a barb ring left in his deck? All the barb rings are gone. He doesn't play Loam, so he can't get back the last barb ring that's in his graveyard. The other 3 are in exile, so he cannot kill the Bladed Agent.
Oh, there's a Narcomoeba.
So Sullivan needs to prevent lethal this turn, and the Narcomoeba's dead. Okay, it's over.
Yep, he's gonna get him. Berserk, and he shows him Become Immense. Flashed it really fast. You see it? All right, bye.
Sean snuck away with this game after like having it like in the bag, like, and he left the bag, untied, and Sullivan almost got out.
The pause from Sullivan. Is he like on Gatherer looking it up? What is this nonsense that's about to beat me?
What is this? +6 pumps.
All right, let's go. Ancestor Recall. He draws Ancestor Recall. Does he play it first, or does he just win?
Whatever. No, he just wins.
Oh, that's not fun.
He's not a third miller.
At least see the next card.
Sean's a combo player. He just wants to throw down his combo. Kill you. He doesn't care about drawing more cards if he already has his combo.
I mean, it's the Rubbin, right? You always got to go for the Rubbin.
Yeah, Matt. Narco would have bought a turn, but it didn't matter because Blooded Agent was still unblockable. Sullivan ended up killing the Blooded Agent. He had to present lethal and leave the Narcomoeba out.
Okay, so 1-1. 1-1 so far. Going pretty good, I guess. All right. So what's Sean's hate again? Let's refresh. I was going to refresh.
Four
So
containments and
4 containments, a cage, a crypt, and 2 ravenous traps.
yeah.
So Sullivan saw instant based hate.
He saw the containment priest and he saw the rav traps. Instant based hate is the most frustrating thing to try and play, like to try and beat, because it just randomly you end up like what happened to Sullivan there. You kind of just dredge into it,
Yeah.
and then bam, all right, now I can't use any of the stuff that it's got.
Oh.
And you lose cards in your hand. I mean, if Sean had played that better, that would have been an absolute blowout. But I mean, it's fine. He still wins. He has enough 8 pieces. Um, so yeah, the cage and the Tormod's crypt. I mean, yeah, they're good compliments. The Tormod's crypt costs 0 mana, and it's a good card. And I mean,
It's very diverse. Like that's how you. I think that's a good
yeah,
way to do it. Very, very
that's the
diverse.
best way to attack dredge. Is attack it from multiple angles. You don't want to be one dimensional.
Yeah.
If you're too predictable on how you're attacking it, then it knows how to game plan. And game threes are for dredges. Now I know what you're doing against me, right? Game one, you find out, oh look, I'm playing against dredge. I know what they're doing against me. Game two, they find out what you're doing against me, and then game three becomes like an actual intellectual battle on what's happening in terms of both of our decks.
Alright. Oh, I might have a sideboard issue. Chat's not working for me. Is it?
On our opponent, we kept an ancestral. Yeah, I'm sure. Sure, the fact that he saw a blue land means that he the force of will.
I would have cast that ancestral. I wouldn't be able to. I wouldn't be able to like. How did you just hold on to it?
Just go for the ultimate troll game and cast ancestral targeting.
Target.
And targeting Sullivan after declare blockers step before damage, but after blockers, so you can't get a This is the troll mode.
Yeah. Yeah. So I've actually, what was it last week against Brian? He almost lost to ancestral on him.
Sylvan has a keep. He has Bazaar and Barbering.
Yeah.
Um,
Sean
yeah.
has what is it?
Sylvan has nothing else pretty much. Sean has a turn 1 Hierarch and Bladed Agent, and
So
he can swing
that's
for 6 Infect on turn 2.
Yeah. He draws a pump spell, not a land. He really didn't need a land
He has
there.
4 lands now. He has no hate pieces. I mean, this is kind of a sketchy keep.
I think it's just a fast keep. He's just going really fast.
I mean, your fast is slower than his fast, though.
I guess Berserk and he wins.
Sure.
Berserk and he wins.
There's no therapies, but we know that's not going to be true. There's going to be therapies.
I mean, does he name Invigorate? Does Sullivan even know what's going on? Like with the weird cards.
Yeah. Sullivan has just Dredge 2, so he's not going to be able to get. And he doesn't even throw that away, so he can't dredge any.
Just gonna draw off the top.
Dredge 0 in his graveyard.
Is he gonna eat? He's
He can
gonna
upkeep, yeah. I don't know if he didn't notice that he needed to pitch the deck more or not, or he just didn't want to. Just protect it from Rav Trap or something. He's Dredge 6 for his draw phase now.
Yeah, so he did the Bazaar up. He wants. Yeah, I can see because he's putting it back in his hand, but I don't know. I think I personally would have at least gotten a little bit of dredging going with the salvage. Actually, no, he needs a red source.
Yeah, I would have pitched the salvage. I mean, if you're gonna try to draw cards, then yeah, you're looking for a red source.
Yeah, he's drawing for a red source. So does he chewer here? He gets
a hate piece. That would be really great for him.
Yeah, that might be game if he top decks a hate piece.
Because Sullivan's used a lot of resources already. Just getting a Bloodghast and a therapy. He has 2 therapies, but he has no bridge from below, so he can only cast one of them.
He's going for Chewer and Blue Mox, I guess.
I don't really like that. I like the Chewer. I don't really know what. There's no bridges, so he's not getting any extra value out of this.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like that
So
play
straight
either.
one for just a straight 1 for 1.
And not like he can respond with a therapy. Okay, so he's going for therapy. Therapy names Force of Will, I guess. That's what he always names. His first name is always okay. Containment
Nah,
Priest.
nah, yeah, I don't name Force of Will. I mean, I don't name Containment Priest either. He probably would have kept that up. I mean, Invigorate's one of the cards I would probably strongly consider naming, knowing that he probably plays 4 Invigorates, being an Infect deck. It all depends on how well Sullivan even knows Infect too.
According to
That's
Tom,
the
he
kill.
plays a
That's game
bunch.
over.
Oh, did
It's
you
game
just drop
over.
Vast Divine? Wow.
Yeah, it's game over. He has 10 Infect.
Yep. Wow.
Turn 2 kill.
I could, who's faster? I guess Sean's faster. He can kill turn two.
Yeah, there you go. When he draws 2 pump spells.
I mean, he plays a lot of pump spells. To be fair,
Yeah, yeah, he does.
there's 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10 pump spells if you count
Yeah,
Berserk.
yeah. I mean, the odds are in his favor to have 1. The odds are
Yeah.
not in his favor to have 2, though.
Yeah.
Um,
So zero. So he boards an 8 Dredge Hate, and he didn't have a single one this game, and just kills
but it
him
doesn't matter.
effortlessly.
Yeah, he just has a turn 2 kill. Yeah, he would need to invigorate. He needed to name invigorate and the blind name therapy, which
Yeah.
is, I mean, that would have been a very difficult, I guess.
Something.
Yeah, yeah. Name having to, when you lose a game, when you lose a match as Dredge, and the only thing that you can do differently is blind name something, then you're kind of just take your licks there.
I mean, I guess he needed Dark Blast in his deck, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. If he had a Dark Blast, the game 2 would have been over. There's he just dredges back Dark Blast and kills the Blade Agent.
All right. So we'll be back in a couple minutes with our next match. It's going to be Matt Murray vs. Tom Dixon.